Welcome, everyone.
Detective Chief Inspector Ben Robinson, who's leading the murder investigation, has called the team together.
Just a catch-up meeting, some of the updates we've had on the last couple of days. Simon, if you want to lead, you've been to prison today.
Two of the suspects, Gavin Leaning and Ian Smalley, are already in prison for unrelated offences.
So I've just got back from Hull prison to visit the prison officer. The kind of headlines of what he's telling us is that he's approached Gavin Leaning in the prison without prompting. Leaning went on to make the following comments. Leon Smith and Ian Smalley were at my flat. Ian was raging because before the assault he'd lost his credit card in his flat. He, the victim, Mr Hutties, letting others spend money on the card. Ian found out the card had been used and was going to assault him as payback. And they knew that Huttie had just been paid his disability benefit, so the intention was to rob him of that. He goes on to say that me, Leon Smith and Ian Smalley all left the flat and went down to Mr Huttie's, but then I went outside. So he's saying that he, despite going down the lift with the other two, before they went into the scene, he left. He goes on to say that Leon Smith and Ian Smalley went into his flat and assaulted him. Smalley took it too far. Leon didn't stop him and he had no control over Smalley to stop him.
Did he say that they had discussed in the flat that the three of them were going to go down and assault?
Yeah, as payback were his words.
That's really good. That they know they're all going down to do it. And if that's what they're saying, he is part of that joint enterprise of going to commit a violent assault on Huttie.
Despite Gavin Leaning claiming he wasn't present at the attack, knowing it was going to take place means he could still be charged with murder.
He will think that by saying what he's saying, he's putting the blame on Smalley. A solicitor would tell him, you say that and you're as guilty as he is.
Yeah.
Lauren Roundell, the significant witness, had previously told detectives it was Gavin Leaning who blamed the theft of the bank card on the victim.
Gav has took Smalley outside of Gav's flat, said Huttie's punched the bank card.
Should we deal with that issue next?
We might as well.
The bank card.
Yeah. We identified the failed transactions at Sewell's garage.
Police have been analysing CCTV to establish who was using the card. Was it the victim, as Gavin Leaning suggests?
The fella in the cap who was actually using the card. Most of the footage, he's got his head down and he's got this flat cap on. Now, if I had to put a bet on it, that's Gavin Leaning's custody footage.
Jesus, that's Gavin.
Yeah.
You'd say that's him there.
Yeah, I think so.
This here, that's not his moustache, that is the way his mouth forms, which is there. His nose is wide.
You look at that picture and you go, yeah, that's Gavin Leaning.
Yeah.
The CCTV images suggest that the victim, Jonathan Huttie, had nothing to do with the theft of the bank card.
The whole reason for this assault was that Leaning blamed our victim for using the bank card. He's in the garage and he is presenting that card to buy products, then there he is using the bank card. Exactly what he then blames our victim for doing.
Detectives have been waiting on the results of forensic tests performed on the clothing they believe the suspects were wearing on the night of the attack.
Hello, Ben Robinson speaking.
The scientist has completed her preliminary exam, so she's going to provide us with a verbal update.
Okay.
Results are being returned on two of the three suspects, Gavin Leaning and Ian Smalley.
Feel a bit nervous. It's a key point for us in the investigation. We're looking for blood from Jonathan Huttie found on their footwear and clothing, which then supports they were present during the assault.
If no blood is found on Gavin Leaning's clothing, it will add strength to his account that he was elsewhere during the attack.
It will be a major blow if the forensics come back and they don't have Jonathan Huttie's blood on.
Cheers for the update. Bye. Smalley and Leaning are definitely in the scene when our victim is bleeding. Smalley, his trainers, and the bottom part of his jean has got blood on it. She's saying the shoe is heavily soaked with the blood it's gone through. Consistent with if he stood over our victim, potentially with his head on the shoe.
The fact that there's so much on that one shoe supports what we think's happened in that address.
And with leaning, there's been blood on the floor, and he's walked through that blood. It's in both shoes. He's told someone he wasn't in the scene. He went down and then went back up again. That's not true. He's there when he's bleeding.
Yeah.
So it's really good.
Fab, right.
Right, we're on.
DCI Ben Robinson updates the head of the major crime team, Chief Superintendent Alan Curtis.
I've got some forensics. Leaning, blood in both shoes, profile, victim. Ian Smalley, heavy blood soaking, some here, profile, victim.
That's really positive.
It matches a kick, but it also matches him stood over victim. So you've got a dying man dying on your shoe.
It shows them in that room when he's bleeding and dying, doesn't
Yeah.
it? So they need to answer some questions.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
that's really positive.
I think at this time we've got a strong case against Smalley and Leaning. And then we have Leon Smith. He appears to be part of this 3 in a joint enterprise to go and physically remonstrate with Jonathan about the alleged theft of the bank card. Absolutely, we've got the right people. They may have explanations for why there's blood of the victim on their shoes and why they've sent messages saying, I've killed someone. We'll do an arrest day. We'll bring all the suspects in. They will then have all the evidence put to them, and then we will put that evidence to the CPS for a charging decision, hopefully to get them charged with murder and remanded into custody.
Now, the major crime team are gearing up for a multi-agency coordinated day of arrests against the suspects.
So we're just going to go through the planning of the arrest phase. Smalley and Leaning. Obviously, both are in prison. Leaning's going to be produced. Smalley is being released, so he'll be gate arrested. We'll check with the prison sort of his release time to make sure we're there before that. And Leon Smith, based on him being part of the assault on our victim, potential violence with him. So I've got 3 proactive teams to go and get him. I think arresting around 7:30, 8 o'clock maximises our clock opportunities.
DS Steph Rawson is in charge of the multiple detective teams who will conduct the suspect interviews.
We want the solicitor to say, look, they've got you in there, so you need to say something. My initial plan, interview 1, we should probably give some CCTV stills and a little bit of the Roundel witness statement.
Yeah.
So we're kind of saying, well, here's the CCTV, you're in the building. Here's a little bit from Roundel putting you there. What are you going to tell us about that?
Is that the same across the board, is it?
That is literally the same for everybody.
I like it as a start because the solicitors that are coming, if they've been involved in murders before, they know it's going to be a staged approach.
Yeah.
And if that's the disclosure first up, they know we've got more.
Yeah.
And it's Smith who's got some thinking to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His solicitor's going to be saying, you're either going to have to chance your arm and go no comment, in which case you might walk yourself into a murder charge here, or you need to talk. So I think that's a perfect start.
Thank you.
I can't wait now. This is the day we've been building up to. The main concern is if Leon Smith isn't at his address and we then have to hunt for him and we can't find him. Because part of doing all of this at the same time is to make sure no one knows anything about the evidence before someone else, which would allow them to come up with an explanation potentially. All we want to do is find out the truth. I want everyone to talk so Jonathan can get the justice that he deserves for what happened to him.
Morning.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
I can't get the name Leon Smith out of my head
Yeah.
since about 3 o'clock this morning.
I felt a bit emotional on the way in. I was like listening to Taylor Swift.
Just wanted to start now.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
I want to get the text in, so
Yeah, we've got them.
From across the force, almost 30 officers have been drafted in, including major crime team detectives, the support team, and the undercover proactive unit.
Team 1, you've got Ian Smalley. He's at HMP Lincoln. Team 2, you're going for Gavin Leaning. He's at HMP Leeds. And Team 3, your target is Leon Smith.
Yeah, no problem.
Good luck, everyone, and thanks for your help. Two months' work of ups and downs and twists and turns, and it comes to today, where we get to put our evidence to the people responsible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bit nervous. If we don't pick up Ian Smalley, then he's out in the community, and so he's kind of the priority.
At the minute, he doesn't have a clue.
Leon Smith, I'm also very nervous about, but our proactive team on that, so hopefully they'll be able to locate him.
Proceed for Leon. Leon, not here. Boys, can you come to the door?
Gavin Leaning, we know where he is, the prison are producing him for us. Hopefully all the suspects are located, brought into custody, they've got no issues, and then the interviews can commence.
At HMP Leeds, suspect Gavin Leaning is first to be picked up.
At this current moment in time, you're under arrest for murder in relation to an incident which occurred at Padstow House in Hull on the 24th of February. You do not have to say anything, but it may have been offensive. Do not mention when questioned something which you later rely in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Okay? Cool.
Just going to pat you down. Gav, you got anything on you?
We don't know anything.
We don't know anything.
One coming out now, so she can just
Right, okay, now.
At HMP Lincoln, suspect Ian Smalley is about to be released.
Come in, all right?
Smalley. Right, okay.
Take your bag off,
Just
your
gonna take
buddy.
these off you, all right? What's happened is you're getting gate arrested, all right? So, the time is 25 to 9, okay? Ian, listen to me. All right, you're under arrest for murder, okay? In relation to an incident that happened at Padstow House on the 24th of February.
50 miles away in Hull, Leon Smith has been tracked down at the fourth address police checked.
Excellent, brilliant. Thanks for the update. We are in custody.
Good, excellent.
Yeah, of course, man.
9:15, all in custody. We're off and running then.
You all right? What's your head? There we go.
Ian Smalley, Gavin Leaning, and Leon Smith are each separately brought into custody, ready to be questioned by detectives.
Things are looking positive. The people that were there when Jonathan was murdered are now in custody.
So circumstances of the incident are that the victim was assaulted in Hull. The victim has since died from the injuries.
Leon was arrested and bailed for the assault and has now been arrested for the new offence of murder. As police inquiries have been ongoing and new evidence has been revealed.
About what? About me?
You'll find out.
Are you taking a piss? I ain't done fuck over. No, that's...
So I'm glad you haven't attention to the police station. Secure and preserve evidence and obtain evidence by question.
We have a couple of those and I've got help.
As soon as I've booked you, Mama, I'll bring you through to the nurse.
Right, follow my mate.
At this point in any investigation, you want to see what they're going to say in the interview.
Just on that corridor over there, Ian. Yeah.
Are they going to help? Are they going to feed us lines that we need to potentially go and do some work on? Let's see if anyone wants to talk to us.
Police have an initial period of 24 hours to interview the suspects before they must be charged, released, or an extension obtained.
May I have Mr. Smalley for interview, please? Certainly, sir. We're using face disclosure to sort of test the truthfulness of their account.
Ian, are you wait, mate? Your solicitor's here.
He's highly unlikely to admit a murder. We have to see what he's prepared to tell us before we tell him what we know and what evidence we have.
Having been deemed fit for interview, Ian Smalley and Gavin Leaning are brought in for questioning.
The first interview is about saying, look, these witnesses are saying you were there, CCTV puts you in the building, tell us what happened. If they decide not to talk to us, then we can only go with the evidence that we've already got.
OK, Gavin. Do you prefer Gav or Gavin? Let's just get that out of the way.
Both, really.
You're not bothered? OK, Gavin, this interview's been audio and visually recorded, OK?
Ian, if you give us your full name, please. Smalley. Then I'll just mention, talking quite softly, it's a health issue, is it? Are you struggling to speak louder than that? OK, right, OK.
Before the interview begins, Gavin Leaning's solicitor reads out a prepared statement.
I, Gavin Leaning, wish to say the following. 1. My legal representative has gone through the written disclosure with me. 2. At no time have I assaulted Jonathan Hutty. 3. I am in no way involved in his death. 4. I will be at Padstow House as I lived there for some time. Signed by Mr. Leaning, dated today's date, 1st of May, timed at 12:50 p.m. And I've advised Mr. Leaning to answer no comment to all questions from now.
Thank you.
Ian, I'd like to ask you to have a think about your movements between 9 p.m. on Friday the 23rd of February and 3 o'clock in the following morning. We believe that is when John Hutty was assaulted. Can you tell me where you were at that time?
No comment.
Can you explain how John Hutty came to be assaulted?
No comment.
Explain how John Hutty was injured so badly he later died in hospital.
No comment.
Ian Smalley. Gavin, tell me everything you know about Ian Smalley.
No comment.
Who is Ian Smalley to you?
No comment.
What's the relationship between the two of you?
No comment.
Explain to me how you know Gavin Leaning.
No comment.
Tell me about your relationship with Leon Smith.
No comment.
It's a fairly straightforward question, isn't it? Just asking if you know these people.
I asked.
You're not asked.
No, I'm fucking trying to fucking... I actually know.
Detectives now turn to the testimony of the significant witness.
OK, Gavin, as part of the investigation, we conducted a witness video interview with Lauren Roundhill. Do you know Lauren Roundhill?
No comment.
But what Lauren has told us is she does know you, and she knows Jonathan Hutty, the victim of the murder. And she was with Jonathan Hutty in his flat at the relevant time. Lauren also says she was at your flat with Jonathan Hutty and you were all smoking crack cocaine. Is that correct?
No comment.
Is Lauren Roundhill mistaken about what she's told us in a witness interview?
No comment.
Does she have any reason to lie when she tells us that you knew the victim and you was with him on the night of the assault?
No comment.
What we're going to do now is show you some stills from the lift in Padstow House around the time that John Hutty was assaulted. That male we're saying is you. He's wearing black trainers, blue jeans, grey dark blue jacket. Do you agree?
No.
During the time we're interested in, you were in Padstow House. Tell me why.
No comment.
There you are, Gavin, with Ian Smalley, is that correct?
No comment.
And the male with the ginger hair, is that Leon Smith?
No comment.
We'll talk through this image. You can't see the head of this male, admittedly, but on the landing, it appears to be you, showing your upper body, legs and feet. Explain to me what you're doing then.
No comment.
Do you remember, now I've showed you these images, do you remember what you was doing during the relevant time period?
No comment.
Is there anything that you can tell us about the murder of Jonathan Hutty at this stage?
No comment.
Great, I've not got any further questions.
So it's Smalley and Leaning, no comment so far from a first interview. Leaning has given a prepared statement. It's very short and simply says that he's not involved, he hasn't assaulted Jonathan Hutty, and he will be in the building on CCTV because he lives there.
I can't wait for that final interview with Leaning when you hit stuff. But, OK, so you weren't there. Right. Gosh, why have you said this? Why are you telling people you punched someone if you haven't? Why is there blood on your shoes?
With Smalley and Leaning stonewalling detectives in their first interviews.
Hello. Please can we get Leon Smith out?
investigators moved to question Leon Smith about the night of the assault.
I think with Leon Smith it could be that he tells us what's going on if he hasn't directly been involved. We know he's there, it's what actual role he's played.
So, you was previously arrested and interviewed in relation to a Section 18 assault. The victim was Jonathan Hutty. Now that Jonathan's died, obviously this is a murder inquiry and that's why you've been arrested. So just tell me what your involvement was.
What my involvement was? What
in that murder?
And what's happened? Well, I've been getting like pissed up at the Drake pub with and we've gone from Drake pub to Padstow House to Gav Lehman's flat. We've then gone on the stairs to see a few other people and then got took down to Jonathan Hutty's flat, you know, with these other people.
And how was Jonathan at that time?
Really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Did he have any injuries that you could
No
see?
injuries at all. Really nice. Nice guy. He is a nice guy anyways. He was a nice guy, man. Yeah. At this point we're in Jonathan Hutty's flat and then I've gone upstairs to go get my bottle of vodka. That's when I've seen Gav because that's when I've got my bottle of vodka, do you know what I mean? And then as I've gone downstairs, there's like Gav Lehman, another person, I don't really want to say because they're all in me and they could probably do something to me, do you know what I mean?
Is he a friend of yours?
Well, I know him, do you know what I mean?
Why are you scared of him?
Well, fucking what if he does that to me? For telling you what's happened? For what's gone on.
Leon Smith admits he was with the men just before the attack. But will he reveal who did what at the murder scene?
It's fucking done loads of mad shit. I know it's serious and stuff like that, but what if fucking that happens to me, mate?
Can you just tell me that person's name? I've got to ask you, haven't I? Because I need to know who's involved and how you know these people.
Yeah.
Because you've implied that you're scared of him, haven't you? Right.
Fuck that, 23 mate, they're like 50 odd mate. So they ain't got no life anyways, do you know what I mean? I fucking have.
Fair enough.
I'd rather get it off my chest, mate, knowing that I haven't done fuck all wrong, mate. I ain't going to jail for something I ain't fucking done. And
that's all we want from you, we just want the truth about what went on.
I'm going to tell the truth. It's something small, something, but fucking Okay.
And what's his first name?
It's Ian though, do you know what I mean,
Ian Smalley.
Yeah.
So you was in Jonathan's flat. At some point you say that you went back upstairs to try and get your vodka again from Gav's.
Yeah. As we've with Gav's, we've bumped into Ian Smalley, do you know what I mean? And then I've got in the lift with Ian Smalley and Gav Lehman going back downstairs to Jonathan Hutty's flat.
What's been discussed in that lift about Jonathan Hutty and anything that's going to happen when you get to that flat?
Well, not much really, like fucking that Smalley said something about a bank card going missing or something.
And how did that relate to Jonathan Hutty?
Because Gav said that it was Jonathan Hutty that's fucking had his card and fucking spent his money. What?
Ian Smalley's in that lift, what was he actually doing?
Well, shouting and that.
What was he angry?
He's always fucking angry.
What were you thinking at that time was
I'm
going to happen?
fucking scared, mate.
What were you thinking was going to happen when you got to...
Fuck knows. We're in the lift, we've gone down, and then that's when the lift doors opened. They've knocked on his door. As soon as the doors opened, fucking Gav Lehman's just started beating fuck out Hutty.
Right.
As he's punching him and fighting, it's gone into the living room. Smalley's just started fucking going on about the card and that, and he's fucking beating him, and then that's when Smalley's fucking started fucking caving his head in there. Then he's fucking stamping on him, kicking him, fucking his head into the wall. It caved his fucking head in, mate, in front of me, honestly, that line. Fucking stamped all over him, mate, bolted fuck out of him, mate. I've tried stopping it, could not fucking do anything. He didn't want to stop. It was like he was fucking the devil, mate, honestly, I ain't lying.
Was Jonathan speaking to him while he was being assaulted?
Screaming, going, help me and that, you know, like it's not to do me, and you know, like saying that I am, like screaming for his life. And then it was when he was like kicking him and stamping on his head. At that point, his hands had like come to a side like that and gone bright purple and started like flapping, and I thought, mate, what the fuck, mate? It was fucking crazy, mate. Like, I'm just stood there like fucking watching this go on, yeah.
But what's to stop you walking out?
What's to stop me walking out? Them fucking could have fucking grabbed me or banged me or fucking whatever. They've locked the door. I wouldn't have been able to run out. Whatever they've gone to go, run out and open the door like that. The thingy, and then they did something to me. You know what I mean?
Have they told you not to leave?
Well, they told me not to leave. No, I just gone into complete shock and just fucking didn't know what to do, mate.
When Ian's assaulting him, what's Gav doing?
Gav's fucked off. Lauren have come into the flat at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when it's flipped over.
And then they've started giving him first aid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. As soon as they've come in, I was sat on the settee at the back wall near the windows, do you know, like away from it.
And Ian was still there.
Yeah. Then I've left the flat and he's fucking following me like Smalley.
What was he saying to you?
What was he saying to me? Oh, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. I think I've killed him.
All right. I don't think we've got anything else to ask you.
Yeah.
You've been real helpful there, though, because that's what we need. If you're there, you need to tell us, don't you? And you have done.
Well, yeah, so, I don't want to go to jail for that.
Leon, he has given a full account as to what he's been doing on the night in question.
Hi. Hello. Totally told us everything, did he?
No.
Totally did.
I am aware that he's already been interviewed previously, so he's got some knowledge about what he's going to be asked. So at the moment, it's difficult to say whether he's been completely truthful or whether he's blaming two other people who he knows are certainly implicated.
That was a big smile, Steph.
This is the 11-page summary of Leon Smith's interview. He describes that he's in a lift with Gav Leaning and Smalley. Gav was blaming Hutty about the bank card. He was asked if Smalley was angry, but he said he's always angry, he's always kicking off about something. He described himself as being scared. He describes that as soon as they went into the flat, Gav Leaning started punching the fuck out of John Hutty. Then Smalley took over, beating his head into a wall, stamping on him right in front of me. He says, I've tried to say to them, leave him alone, and that's when Gav fucked off. But Smalley carried on. That is where we're at the minute.
Interesting one, isn't it, with him, because he's the only person that's told us that's what's happened.
Yeah, which is quite upsetting, isn't it? Like, listening to that was quite upsetting.
Yeah, it is. Listening to what happened to Jonathan made me more determined than ever. Two of them acting like a pack of animals against a fellow man is disgusting. He should have been safe in his flat, and he wasn't because of people intent on causing him harm over something that wasn't even his fault, someone else blaming him for using a bank card. He must have been absolutely petrified, Hutty, when this started.
Yeah.
Detectives will compare Leon Smith's account against their existing evidence. Now, the investigation's focus returns to Ian Smalley and Gavin Leaning.
It's a staged interview process for a reason. The second interview is us providing some of the evidence, but not the strongest evidence, to see what they say about that.
I mentioned earlier a lady called Lauren Roundhill. We believe from what Lauren's telling us, Ian, that you were with some of the people we've discussed on Friday in Gav Leaning's flat, and that you're all in there talking away, and that the topic of a bank card may have cropped up. Have you had a bank card stolen?
No comment.
Who stole it?
No comment.
Did anyone tell you or give you reason to believe Hutty had stolen your bank card?
That same night, Lauren was told that it was you that took Smalley outside and blamed Jonathan Hutty for stealing Smalley's bank card. Did you take Ian Smalley outside and tell him that it was Jonathan Hutty who'd stolen his card? Is that why this incident happened, Gavin?
No comment.
What I can tell you is that the police have recovered your bank card from a drain outside of Padstow House, and it's got Mr. I.A. Smalley written on the back.
Have you ever seen that bank card?
No comment.
Have you ever used that bank card?
No comment.
Did you steal it?
No comment.
Okay, so these images are taken from Seoul Service Station on Robson Way in Hull. Are you in these images, Gavin?
No comment.
Did you attempt to use Ian Smalley's bank card at that location to purchase anything?
No comment.
Did you steal it?
No comment. I think, Ian, that somebody at Padstow House has told you that John Hutty stole that card. Is that right? I think it was Gavin Leaning. Did Gavin Leaning tell you that John Hutty had your bank card?
Oh, come on.
Describe how you felt when realising that your bank card had been stolen and used without your knowledge.
Oh, come on.
Were you angry?
Oh, God.
I'm going to show you some moving footage, which is from Padstow House. So what we see is you, Gavin Leaning and Leon Smith in the lift. Ian, how would you describe your demeanour in that lift? The way you're acting, the way you're standing, the way you're moving about. Is that normal behaviour for you?
Are you discussing here what you're going to do when you go to Hutty's flat?
No comment.
What was your intention at this point when you're in the lift, three of you?
No comment. So is the plan for the three of you to assault John Hutty?
No, I'm not a plan.
There wasn't a plan?
No, come on.
But you said there wasn't a plan. So where were you heading then at that time?
How the fuck do I know?
Well, I don't know, do I? I've got to ask you, Ian, because you were the one in the lift. We believe that is three of you heading down to John Hutty's flat just before the assault. Is there anything you want to say about that footage before I move on?
We have two statements from the prison officer at HMP Hull. Whilst he's speaking to you in your cell, you've said, "You wouldn't believe it, that guy I was on bail for the assault is now dead." Do you remember saying that?
No comment.
You then said, "I've got no to worry about, it was Smalley. Ian found out the card had been used and was going to assault him as payback." Tell me about that.
No comment.
You then said, "Me, Leon Smith and Ian Smalley all left my flat and went down to his flat in the lift." Well, we've just shown you that on the CCTV, haven't we, Gavin?
No comment.
Had this been planned? Was this what you was talking about in the lift before you went to his flat?
No comment.
You then say, "Then I went outside." We've checked all the CCTV of people going in and out those Padstow House flats. At no point during this relevant time period, during the assault, at no point are you seen to leave. Is that because you didn't leave the flats at any point?
No comment.
You then said Leon Smith and Ian Smalley went into his flat and assaulted him. How do you know that Leon Smith and Ian Smalley went into Jonathan's flat and assaulted him?
No comment.
Is it because you was present and involved as well, Gavin?
No comment.
If that's the case, Gavin, then tell me what you know.
No comment.
With Smalley and Leaning's latest custody interviews drawing no admissions.
I'm not scared there, does he just?
No.
He's even touching his head.
DC Steve Story and DS Rachel Hall have been preparing for their next round of questioning with Leon Smith.
Yeah, he's told us Ian Smalley was quite angry and he was quite scared, but we don't believe, to be fair, that he actually does look particularly scared in that situation. I mean, I don't think he's threatening him. I think he's probably just talking about what he's going to do to Hoy.
Yeah.
If detectives can demonstrate Leon Smith knew an attack was planned and went along with it, this could be enough to charge him with murder.
If Leon expecting a serious assault to take place, it could be joint enterprise.
We're going to be putting this CCTV footage to Leon in the next interview.
Liam, this is your second interview today in relation to the murder of Jonathan Hutty.
In order to charge him with murder, Detectives must now prove that Leon Smith was aware of a plan for an assault on Jonathan Hutty and willingly went along with it.
Just going to show you CCTV.
Yeah.
So I'll just play it for you. What's going on there then?
No, he just bolted me in my leg, mate.
Why is he doing that?
Fuck knows why he's doing that.
So he kicked
why
your leg?
has he killed someone?
Exactly. He's wound up in it.
Exactly.
I'll say look
Yeah, he's
wound up.
screaming at me and that in the fucking lift.
What's he wound up about?
What's he wound up about? Well, obviously his fucking bank card.
Right. He's very animated in that lift,
Sorry,
and he banging the walls and kicking out, and he even grabs you at one point.
Yeah, I know he does.
Why does he grab you like that?
To say something to me, whatever he's saying to me.
Right. Are you scared at that point?
What do you mean? Obviously, would you be?
Not, well, you don't look scared, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I know I don't look scared,
You
mate.
look quite relaxed.
Yeah, I know I look relaxed because I'm fucking, because I'm smoking a cig and I've got a bottle of vodka in my hand. You can't just say, but because of my facial expressions, I aren't scared because you don't know how I'm feeling inside.
No, but you look chilled out, you're messing
Yeah,
with your bag and you look quiet,
like
you're
that,
patting him on the head and...
I ain't patting him on the head.
Well, you rubbed his head or something?
No, I didn't rub his head. I've like fingered him, like
What?
tapped it to say, oh, what are you doing?
Do you know that Jonathan's going to get assaulted when
No.
he gets to that flat? No. But you're saying in the lift you don't believe that they're going to assault Hutty, you don't think it's going to go that far, so what is it you're scared of in the lift?
I've got bolted and I've just been screamed at and pinned up to the fucking mirror in the lift. I didn't expect him to just start fucking punching fuck out of them, both of them like that.
What did you really think was going to happen?
I just thought they'd have fucking had a little confrontation, a little argument or something, and that'd have been fucking it, mate. I didn't think that'd have fucking happened, mate.
DC Steve Story moves on to Gavin Leaning's account that he was not present during the assault.
I'm just going to put to you what we've had in a statement from a prison officer. What this prison officer says is that Gavin's told him when the three of you left Gavin's and went down to Jonathan's, Gavin went outside and it was just you and Ian that went into the flat. Is there any
Load
truth
of
in that?
shit, honestly, hand on my heart. Me and Smalley did not go in that flat first. It was Gav and Smalley who went in that flat first.
You're adamant Gav was there and he was...
Yeah, because he was.
Yeah. So he's lying to the prison
He's
officer.
fucking lying, yeah. And I know it's a fucking murder thing, and I know that you're all going to be looking at, everyone's going to be blaming each other on that, but you want to be looking at me and thinking, you know what, this kid's opened his mouth, mate.
Well, maybe we are, but
this kid's opened his mouth, and you know what, none of them would have done that.
People are
you
helping
never
us.
know what, none of this is
Liam, what I'm saying is other people are helping us, it's
yeah,
not
I know,
just you.
yeah, obviously, but fucking I've given you
Lauren
big
has.
details. Yeah, I know, but she's dead now, mate.
And I appreciate
how
how
people realise
can
that
be.
I'm the one that's alive, mate, and I'm the one that was there, and I know what happened.
Yeah.
Just going to Lauren Roundell, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. In a video statement that she's provided,
Yeah.
she's described coming back to the flat when obviously you and Smalley are there and Jonathan's laid out.
Yeah.
And I think you said you sat on the sofa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she does say that you were sat on the sofa. She describes making no attempts to help Jonathan.
Making no attempts to help Jonathan. I was petrified for my fucking life, mate. Do you know what I mean? I was in shock.
So why did you not call an ambulance?
Why didn't I call an ambulance? Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking scared for my own life, mate.
Well, it was Lauren that called the ambulance.
Yeah, I know. I've heard of people who it was who rang the ambulance.
She says that you told her not to call an ambulance.
Why would I say that to her, though? Why would I say that to her? That's what I'm saying, though. Why would I say that to her?
Did you say that?
No, did I fuck? No.
Did you say that it'll be alright?
No, did I fuck? There's one thing I said on Matt's way out of that fucking flat, yeah? I said one thing. This is nothing to do with me. So I didn't speak to no little sluts or fucking not like that. I've ran out the flat at my opportunity to fucking run out the flat. So all of this shit, what they're all saying is a load of fucking shit, mate. Fucking bombed out. Fucking bombed out.
From the interview just done with Leon, he was angry, very angry. He's basically stuck to what he said earlier, but he denies that he said don't ring an ambulance, which was really the only bit we put to him from Lauren's account.
What the prison officer said, he said that it's a load of shit.
And then he's talked about the CCTV.
Yeah, he's confirmed he was kicking off about the bank card. At one point he said he was scared when he was in the lift, but we're saying, well, you don't look scared, you look very relaxed, and if they're not making any threats to assault you or Hutty, why are you scared? And
my gut instinct is that when he's in that lift, he knows that when he gets to that flat, Jonathan Hutty's going to get a beating.
Leon Smith has given his account of what's taken place. We want to put his account to them. Ian Smalley and Gavin Leaning, so they know what he's saying, to potentially test that. They may wish to challenge that. They may wish to implicate him in the assault.
Detectives will also put their strongest evidence to the pair in their third and final interviews.
We haven't said, but forensic science is going to tell us there's blood of the victim on their shoes. Smalley sent messages saying, I've killed someone. We'll see what happens and go again tomorrow morning.
Having so far spent a total of almost 6 hours in interviews on their first day, Ian Smalley, Gavin Leaning and Leon Smith are approaching the end of their 24-hour custody clock.
When somebody comes into police custody, we have a standard 24 hours to keep them. At that point, we must either charge or release. But there are certain circumstances where we can extend that. It has to be that they're in custody for an indictable offence, which means a serious offence, and that we're carrying out our inquiries diligently and expeditiously. The inspector reviews it, the superintendent reviews it, and if they're satisfied, then they will give us an extra 12 hours. So that's where we're at the moment, so we've got that extra 12 hours.
Thanks everybody for yesterday. It was a very long, busy day, especially for the interview teams who were here till late last night. Then there is still some interviews ongoing this morning.
Another long day maybe today, so thanks to everyone. We just keep going.
Another busy day at the office. Keeping my fingers crossed. Get some charges today.
Do feel a little bit of the weight of the world on the shoulders. Feel the responsibility for getting justice for Jonathan and his family. If it goes our way today, I think there'll be a big sense of relief and emotion. I'm anticipating.
Third and final interview, quite a lot to cover.
Here we are again.
We will be putting the most significant evidence to him and also what Leon Smith had said each individual has done during the assault.
Ian Smalley and Gavin Leaning are brought in for simultaneous interviews.
Strategically, we don't want one knowing before the other one what's coming in the third interview. We've left both till today. The tension obviously will be building up in there, but we'll complete those interviews and then that will give us an idea of the position we're in.
Gavin Leaning has chosen not to have a solicitor.
So yesterday, you've been interviewed twice in relation to the murder of Jonathan Hutty and your involvement in that. You gave a prepared statement, a brief one in the first interview saying you wasn't responsible for any assault, and then in both interviews to all questions you've stated no comment. Is that correct?
No comment. No, I told you that Gavin Leaning had been arrested and has been interviewed. Prior to that, Gavin Leaning made certain comments about what happened to young Hutty to a prison officer. Now the comments he makes to the prison officer is that the plan was, between you and him, was to rob this guy of his disability allowance. You're laughing.
I don't know what you're on about.
You don't know what I'm on about? That's bullshit, is it? Lying. Gavin's lying. And that's what we're here to find out, isn't it? You're saying he's lying, so what did actually happen? Ian, you disagree with what I'm telling you, and I'm not lying to you. I did make these comments to a prison officer.
Having heard Gavin Leaning's statement implicating him in the murder, is Ian Smalley about to turn on his co-accused?
It's almost like you want to tell us something. This is your opportunity. I'm not going to labour the point, but in essence, before being interviewed for murder, Gavin Leaning is telling professional people.
I don't care what he says. He's a fucking liar. I can tell everyone. He's me. It wasn't me. So, fuck off. That's it.
If it wasn't you, Ian, who was it?
I don't know.
You do know, you were there. CCTV shows you were there, the witnesses say you were there. You were there, Ian. And you're saying it wasn't you, so who was it?
Oh, God.
With Ian Smalley denying responsibility for the attack, DC Simon Holmes moves to question him on text messages recovered from his mobile phone that were sent in the hours after the assault.
There's some messages, and I'll read them one at a time. He pinched my bank card, took £500 out. He deserved it, so fuck him, mate. No one does that to me. Was that a message you sent? The second message says, he ain't dead, you idiot. I just smashed him. Ha. And then the following one, why are you blanking me? I need you. I've killed someone. Did you send all those text messages? I mean, the first one kind of matches everything else that we've discussed, doesn't it? It talks about somebody taking your bank card, using it to spend £500. Are you talking about John Hutty there? What do you mean by I just smashed him? Suggesting that you assaulted John Hutty. What did you do that you describe as smashing him? What did you do?
Suspect Gavin Leaning is also being interviewed.
It's just a short piece of footage I want to show you.
DC Shelley Fuller is questioning him on more CCTV from inside the block of flats where the attack took place.
This is from immediately after the assault, when you leave Jonathan Hutty's flat at 02:18 hours. You're resting your right hand near your elbow of your left arm, like you're in some sort of pain. Do you accept that that's what's on the footage, Gavin?
No comment.
Is it because it's hurting you?
No comment.
And is it because you've just used that hand to assault Jonathan Hutty in the attack?
No comment.
2 days after the assault on Jonathan Hutty, Gavin Leaning was arrested for an unrelated incident.
This is from Clifford custody. Is this you?
No comment.
Your right hand there looks swollen. Can you see that?
No comment.
Do you wish to deny that that right hand is swollen, Gavin?
No comment.
Can you explain to me why it was swollen?
No comment. Ian, I'm going to ask my colleague to show you some photographs of clothing. Those are the trainers that you're wearing at the time John Hutty was assaulted. You can see from CCTV in the lift what you're wearing. I'm no trainer expert, but they are identical to them trainers, the ones you're wearing in the lift when you go down to John Hutty's address. So I'll ask you again, those are the trainers you're wearing at the time of the assault on John Hutty?
So I'm showing you this image of your right green Adidas trainer, which has been examined. On this trainer, Gavin, there is blood belonging to the victim on the sole of this right trainer. Can you explain to me why Jonathan Hutty's blood is on the trainer seized from yourself?
No comment.
Is it because you were involved in the attack?
No comment. The scientists have found blood not only underneath of the shoe, on the left shoe, in the laces and the tongue area, and they describe it as heavy contact blood staining. The DNA profile from this heavy contact blood was tested from the lacing region of the left shoe and matches that of John Hutty. Explain to me why John Hutty is all over your left Nike Air Max trainer. That's consistent with a kick in.
I think the reason you're saying no comment and refusing to explain why the blood is on your trainer is because you attacked Jonathan Hutty and you are responsible for his murder.
Pathologist found bilateral black face with a broken nose. An MRI scan revealed severe brain injury. It takes a lot of force in to cause those injuries. We're kicking him with your left foot. We're stamping on him with your left foot. It's science, Ian. There has to be an explanation, doesn't there?
Yesterday, Leon Smith was interviewed by police. He says, you knock on the door and Hutty answers, and in his words, you followed in behind him and started punching fuck out of him. Tell me about that.
No comment. Gavin started punching fuck out of John Hutty. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was screaming, leave him alone. Smalley was stamping on him, beating his head in the wall.
caved his head in front of me, and Gav's fucked off. And he's still carrying on, referring to you. Saying that Gav Leaning started it, and you certainly finished it.
Gavin, you're in custody for the most serious offence, the murder of an individual. Someone you knew, someone that you were friends or certainly acquaintances with. Is there anything at all you wish to say about your involvement in this murder and why it took place?
No. We've got the CCTV at Padstow House. It shows you, Leon Smith and Gavin Leaning travelling down the lift to John Hutty's flat. Lauren Randall was the first person to find John Hutty having been assaulted. And she says the only person stood over him at that time was you. Then there's the blood on your left trainer and the text messages on your phone and the evidence of the account provided by Leon Smith. I would ask John's benefit, John's family's benefit, tell us what happened.
So 11:30 hours, this interview is now concluded.
At the major crime team,
just the initial advice from the CPS lawyer.
DCI Ben Robinson and DI Sarah Petro have sought charging guidance regarding the investigation's third suspect, Leon Smith.
Yeah, Leon Smith's put at the scene by Roundhill, and this is supported by the CCTV footage. Nevertheless, we do not appear to have any admissible evidence about what he did while the violence was playing out.
It's a setback. The Crown Prosecution Service do not believe there's enough evidence to charge him.
With Leon Smith, we can put him in the address from the evidence we've had. What we don't have is any forensic evidence linking him to the suspect at this time. Those results are yet to come. And we don't have any evidence of what he may or may not have done within the scene.
Cheers, shall we? Bye.
DS Steph Rawson has been updated on Smalley and Leaning's final interviews.
Yeah, so Smalley has finished his third interview now.
Yeah.
Anything that's sort of undisputable, like the forensics and the actual text on his own phone, nothing, no comment at all.
Because he can't deny that.
Yeah, exactly. Leaning the same. So no comment. Sir Smith.
Bail.
Bail.
With neither Smalley nor Leaning contradicting Leon Smith's account, and no evidence he physically attacked the victim, police are forced to release him, pending further inquiries.
What I'm doing is I'm going to release you on bail, okay?
Yeah.
While the police and the Crown Prosecution Service make a decision on your case.
Leon Smith's waiting for the forensics so we can bail him. Scoop that all up in due course.
Break your conditions, you may be arrested, for which you may be fined and imprisoned to both. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Right, that's it. The officer will show you out then.
Yeah.
However, detectives believe there is enough evidence against Smalley and Leaning to approach the CPS for charges of murder.
26 hours after they came into custody, it's done. And it's time to file prep and off to CPS.
Give me the thumbs up and I'll press send.
I'm proud of what we've done and all the great evidence putting the case together for those two. And at this time, they've not been able to refute that evidence.
It's gone, yeah.
Here we go.
With their case file sent, will the CPS agree or will the suspects walk?
The ball is firmly in their court until we wait to see what they say.
Will the Crown Prosecution Service decide to charge the suspects with murder?
It can take a while, obviously there's a lot of information, and as we know, this investigation's took some twists and turns. The lawyer's making a really important decision. If you're charging somebody with murder, you have to read everything thoroughly, you have to be confident with the decision you're making.
All right, thank you. We've authorised charges on the...
Yes! Let's have a look in black and white.
Sarah's got it up on screen. She's happy with it all, and she's sent it back there saying charge for Ian Smalley and charge for Gav Leaning.
Excellent. Excellent.
So, all good. So,
well done, everyone. Just a bit emotional. Still am a bit. Good idea.
Ian. Just bring him to formally charge you.
This is exactly why we all come to work, I think. We've taken dangerous people off the street and we're on that journey to give a family the justice they deserve.
On the 24th of February, at Padstow House, we murdered Jonathan Hutty, conscious to common law. Is there a reply you'd like to make to the charge?
The element of sadness for me is Lauren. Like, Lauren will never know that this is what's happened. She's called the ambulance, commenced CPR on Jonathan, and then ended up being quite a key witness for us, which was really brave, actually, to stand up against these people that have murdered somebody. So for me, it's justice for her as well.
Right, stand the slag, and the charge is as follows. That on the 24th of February 2024 at Padstow House, Hull, you murdered Jonathan Hutty, contrary to common law. Give a reply to make to that, Gavin.
Tonight, we've won the first victory, and now we've got to start preparing and getting everything ready for court.
Back to 40.
There is still, obviously, the other people involved that we've interviewed over the course of the last few days. What we're doing over the next few weeks to decide if they're going to be sort of added into the suspect pool.
All right, Gavin. Thank you.
The third suspect, Leon Smith, has been recalled to Clough Road Police Station.
So, Leon, thanks for that. Just try and keep calm.
Whilst forensic evidence has come back negative, there has been a development in the case against him.
All the evidence we've gathered is presented to the Crown Prosecution Service and to review. They've decided that you're going to be charged. What? With the offence of murder.
What's that? We're going to jail?
Just one step at a time.
Oh, what? I'm making a prisoner.
Just one step at a time.
Fuck's sake.
Since we had the initial charges authorised for Ian Smalley and Gavin Leaning, we've had a barrister appointed to the case. She is of the opinion that there is enough evidence to charge Leon Smith with murder as well.
On 24th of February 2024, at Padstow House, murdered Jonathan Hutty, contrary to common law.
Part of the reasoning is that there does appear some sort of joint activity. They're all in the lift together. Ian Smalley has been seen doing the kicking gesture, and our assumption being that's some sort of conversation about what's going to take place. All three go into that property as a three against one individual to physically remonstrate with him.
Hopefully end up going to jail for something I am fucking done.
There is no evidence Leon Smith attempted to help Jonathan. In fact, the only evidence we really have from Lauren is quite the opposite, that he said, no, don't call the ambulance.
With Leon Smith now also remanded into custody, all three suspects are charged with murder. After a 5-week trial at Hull Crown Court, the jury reach a verdict.
As with the whole investigation, there was a few bumps in the road, but we've got to ultimately what is a positive decision today. Ian Smalley pleaded guilty to murder at the start of the trial. Gavin Leaning has just been found guilty of manslaughter. Leon Smith has been found not guilty of murder and manslaughter. I'm pleased that the people responsible for attacking Jonathan in his own home and killing him have been found guilty and are going to go to prison for a number of years. I'll never forget Jonathan Hutty or Lauren Roundhill. Unfortunately, neither of them are with us, but hopefully we got them both some justice today.
We feel relief, mixed emotions. It's been a long process for us. We can't thank the police, the court team enough for what they've done and the outcome. Jonathan's got justice, which is what we wanted. He'll never be out of our thoughts anyway. He is, like, I was there.